All right, so good to see you, everyone. My name is Davide Nicolucci, and I'm very happy to be part of this conference. And today I'm going to talk about how Amazon is shaping the e-commerce landscape in 2021. We will talk about Amazon itself, how this marketplace has become the biggest marketplace in the Western world, how it is pretty much taking over the advertising space, and how it's been evolving since the beginning, and what kind of opportunities it gives to the customers and to the sellers. So, what are we going to talk about in detail? This is a short summary. I'll talk a little bit about myself. I'll explain who I am and what I do. Why Amazon in 2021 from a seller's point of view and from a customer's point of view. How the Seller Central is improving. How the Amazon advertising trends are moving and what is going on in 2021 and how the future is looking like. We will talk about the Amazon stores, something about Amazon listings, something about brand registry. We'll talk about this. It's a very important topic. We'll talk about Amazon Live and other related aspects of this kind of selling. We'll talk a little bit about other marketplaces that are following Amazon right now, how they're trying to catch up. And we'll also see how to exit an Amazon business. This is also a very hot topic right now in 2021. Then we'll jump into some conclusions and I will leave you some contact information about myself. So let's talk about who I am very quickly and what I'm doing here. So my name is Davide Nicolucci. I'm originally from Italy and I've been doing digital marketing since 2010. I moved in China in 2014 and I was working as a marketing director for some of the biggest Amazon sellers. At that point, I was living in Shenzhen and working for one of the top sellers on Amazon.com from China, Sun Valley Tech. They own multiple brands on Amazon. They are still some of the biggest sellers on Amazon. After that, I launched Growth Hack Consulting. It's one of the first agencies that helps exclusively Amazon sellers based in Hong Kong. So in 2017, and I have a team of more than 20 people right now. We work 100% remotely from everywhere in the world. We are scattered all over the world. We stay between Asia, China, Hong Kong, Singapore, and Australia. We have guys in Europe and United States, and we have clients from all over the world. Among our clients, we have also 8 and 9-figure sellers from China, US, and Europe. And we are officially an Amazon advertising partner. So here, I'm just saying some of our main features or partners or supports. Our company has been featured on Fortune, on Yahoo Finance. I had some cooperation with Wall Street Journal. I've been speaking at Global Sources Summit. It's one of the main summits for Amazon sellers, and I've been featured also at BuzzFeed News, Channel 4 UK Television, Mediaset Italian TV, Seller Session Podcast, and I did some cooperation with Helium 10. It's one of the main tools for Amazon sellers. This is our website, wearegrowthhack.com, and this is also another agency that I'm helping to manage right now. So, why Amazon in 2021? This is a graph that is showing you the annual net revenue of Amazon from 2004 until 2020 in billions of US dollar. And you can see here how dramatically it's been growing all over the years. Amazon is just being seeing a huge success, a huge growth just in a few years, especially from this kind of time here from 2014, 2015, where we actually saw the explosion of third-party sellers. Third-party sellers are a very important element for Amazon. A third-party seller is any private seller that wants to sell their brands, their products on Amazon as a reseller or even better as a brand. And we will see that being a brand on Amazon today is very, very important. Let's say some data about Amazon today. So Amazon is now accountable for more than 45% of the e-commerce sales in the US. This is huge. So 45% of what is sold online in the US is actually sold on Amazon right now. The trend is being growing a lot. I remember that just a few years ago, Amazon wasn't even responsible for 40% of that. So the trend is being growing steadily and is positioning Amazon as this very important player in the US and also all across the world. It is important here to say that Amazon is not very active, not actively selling in China right now, even though it was selling before. And it's not even comparable to the numbers that we are seeing in China, in the e-commerce in the Chinese space, but definitely when it comes to the Western marketplace, Amazon is top, is number one. Now there are more than 350 million of products that are listed and sold on Amazon. There are more than 2 million active sellers. It is very important to note that we're talking about active sellers. If we talk about sellers that are listed on Amazon, there are something like 7 millions of sellers, but the active sellers are 2 millions right now. So you can see here that there is a lot of competition here, but there is also a lot of products, and there is a very big choice of products for the customers to actually pick from. And trust is very important for consumers when it comes to why they would buy on Amazon. They actually would prefer 89% of the consumers would prefer buying on Amazon over other platforms. This trust that has been always constant all over the years, that is being confirmed by the fact that Amazon is super customer focused and customer centric, is being backed by the refund policy of Amazon. You can pretty much give back within 30 days any kind of product and get a refund. So this is a very strong selling point and competitive advantage for Amazon. Also about the product quality, that we actually see a constant improvement of what kind of products are allowed or are not allowed on Amazon, and about the reviews. Reviews are very, very important for Amazon. Amazon takes reviews very much into consideration, and this is something that customers always look into when making their purchase decision. We will also see this later when we talk about the listings. Amazon is currently present and operating in 180 countries. That's a lot across the world. And they have 16 main marketplaces. This means where you can actually register your account to sell on Amazon. And the FBA, the very famous FBA or Filled by Amazon system, allows the third-party sellers to actually not to worry about anything, because Amazon will do the delivery for them. Amazon offers now a wide range of branding tools for sellers. So any seller that actually registered their brand on Amazon and there is trademarked will have a lot of protection and a lot of tools for advertising and to protect their intellectual property, and also to do better advertising and have better analytics and better performance information in their selling journey, actually. And Amazon is actually really becoming a multi-channel platform, as we will see later. So this is a quote that many of the seniors working on Amazon have been saying all over the year, from Jeff Bezos to other seniors. Amazon has always been obsessed with their customer satisfaction. This is the top one priority for Amazon. This is probably the most important thing for Amazon right now as a company. And third-party sellers are actually making more money than first-party sellers on Amazon, with an average of 90,000 US dollar per year in gross revenue. This means that with all the third-party sellers, the independent sellers that we have right now on Amazon, all of them combined together are making much more than the first-party sellers. They are the sellers that actually sell their products to Amazon and allow Amazon to resell their products on the platform. So independent sellers that either ship their products to the Amazon warehouse and use FBA or fill the products delivered by themselves are making a lot more money now than the first-party sellers. This should be encouraging for you, because anyone can be a third-party seller right now. Let's talk about Europe right now. It is very interesting to see that actually, according to marketplacepolls.com, Amazon is still a minor player across most of the European countries. This chart here shows where the Amazon app is in the top 20 apps in which country, and we still see that there is a kind of fair job to do here. So this shows you that in Europe we still have a kind of good opportunity to be explored, and sellers are focusing right now a lot more in the United States, in Canada, and now the new marketplace is Mexico. But Europe is definitely a good marketplace to look into. We have the main marketplaces, the UK and Germany, and then we have the average marketplace such as Spain, Italy, and France. But definitely Europe is in the growing trend right now. So, if you have never sold on Amazon before, I'm going to show you a little bit how the Seller Central, how the actual platform to sell on Amazon looks right now. And I'm going to show you how it has been improving all over the years. So when you log in into your Amazon Seller Central, you have in front of you a lot of tools, a lot of tabs that you can actually use to have a clear vision of how your sales are going, how your performance is going. So you have the catalog, you have your inventory, your orders, advertising, stores, your growth. This is something new that Amazon has been introducing in the most recent years. Actually, Amazon helps you to grow your business, how to have better orders, how to make better reviews, how to give a better experience to the user. Because at the end of the day, Amazon is very much customer-centric, customer-focused. So Amazon wants every seller to provide the best experience, the best products to their consumers. This is a little screenshot of how the inventory looks like. Of course, I've blanked out all the sensitive information about this seller. You have a lot of information about price. You can edit your listing. You know a lot of information about if it's filled by Amazon or filled by yourself. And then you have all the tools that you need to actually improve the performance of your listing here. This is a little screenshot of what a campaign manager looks like. The good thing with campaign manager on Amazon is that it gives you data and information almost in real time. There is still a buffer of 24 to 48 hours, but you can definitely see here how much you spend and how much in sales you're making. And this metric here is very important. It's super famous across the Amazon experts. It's the ACOS. It's called ACOS, Advertising Cost on Sales, and it gives you. It's another way of showing the ROAS, the ROAS, in percentage compared to what you spend and what you're getting. So this is very important. If you're familiar with Amazon, you know already those things. If you're not familiar with Amazon, you will know that the advertising platform is pretty much the most advanced advertising platform when it comes to online selling in a marketplace. And all the other players are actually trying to catch up, trying to have an advertising platform that is as advanced as Amazon when it comes to selling product in one marketplace. This is a little view of what the actual sales report looks like. It gives you also almost in real time your data about products, sales, sales snapshots, and you can select the dates and everything. So it's super easy and super user friendly. So let's talk a little bit about the Seller Center and why is it so easy to use, and why the other players are actually copying Amazon right now when it comes to Walmart, Etsy, and other online selling platforms. So there's been a constant evolution of this platform since the beginning, adding more and more features and focusing on the value of brands. Actually, Amazon is giving more and more tools and more opportunities to the brands that are actually registered on Amazon, and is giving less to those that are not registered on Amazon. So being brand registered, as we will see later, is very, very important. You have detailed reporting for orders, sales, sessions, CPC, clicks, etc. You have your inventory management, content management. You can actually create you can actually manage a lot of creative assets for your content, and this is just improving a lot more. You also have A/B testing on Amazon available. You have your advertising consoles. You can manage your stores. You can manage promotions and coupons. You have review management, performance check, messaging with your customers or with the seller support, and you can access to the seller forums and a lot more. Now let's talk a little bit about the trends of Amazon advertising in this year. We have mainly 4 kinds of advertising right now on Amazon. The first to appear is, of course, sponsor products. There are these advertising, this kind of placement that you see here right on top of your search term results, and you will notice on next to the main image of the ad of the product a sponsor product, a sponsor text that is telling you that this is actually a sponsored product. So they started with campaign manager as a keyword and products targeting in 2012. Then you have sponsor brands. This is only available for brands that are registered on Amazon, where you can use actually placements as banners and videos. You can really get creative here. You have display ads. This is a kind of retargeting where you can actually target your direct competitors, or you can actually protect your own listings, your own web real estate on Amazon by having your ads of similar products or correlated product on your own listing. And then you have the DSP, the demand side platform, that is something newer to the Amazon advertising. It's literally taking over the internet, and it works very well to retarget and to segment customers that have seen your ad or your product on Amazon and didn't buy and are browsing the web looking for some alternatives, and actually you will be able to catch them and to bring them back to Amazon or to sell your products. So the advertising platform and tools of Amazon are actually catching up with Facebook very quickly and Google, because we know that Facebook and Google now are the top players when it comes to digital ad spend on the internet, and is becoming more and more advanced, offering a wider portfolio of creative assets to the advertisers. There is more importance given to the visual content, so we have here more creative assets when it comes to video and to banner ads, to images, to A/B testing, to image selection. And as we will see later, there is also a very important new trend. There is the Amazon Live. Video ads are becoming more dominant. The registered brands will have full access to all the advertising features. So to actually use all the advertising features and all the kind of ads, you need to be brand registered on Amazon. There are actually better analytics tools, reporting and performance data than how it used to be a few years ago. So this platform is constantly evolving. Amazon itself will become a platform where external services can be advertised. So imagine the case that you're performing a search of a car tire on Amazon, and you will see popping up an advertising of a car insurance. This is actually not a very unlikely scenario to happen in the future, because this is actually where Amazon wants to go, offering advertising services also to other kind of players that are not directly selling products on Amazon. And DSP, demand side platform, is gaining more and more importance. In this graph, we can actually see how much the US net digital ad revenue on Amazon has been growing and is prospected to continue growing from 2019 until 2022. Actually, even Amazon, when it comes to the year 2020, didn't expect to grow that much, because we all know that the COVID pandemic gave actually a boost to the e-commerce, and this allowed Amazon to sell a lot more than expected, and of course to try to adapt with the sellers and with the incoming products to all this situation. But the outcome was definitely very positive for Amazon, because they actually made a lot more in sales than they were prospecting to do without this pandemic situation. This screenshot is taken again from Marketplace Pulse, where they will actually telling in the year 2020 in review. There is an article in their website who were the winners and who were the losers, and definitely Amazon is between the winners. Along with Walmart and Etsy, that are actually following the trend of Amazon and putting more and more effort when it comes to online selling and giving space to third-party sellers. Now you can actually set up a store on Walmart and Etsy and start selling your products, so you can actually have a different portfolio of online platform where you can actually sell your products, especially when it comes to the US. And in Europe, I believe the situation will be quite similar very soon. Let's talk about the Amazon stores. So if you take a look